Welcome back to the potluck where you get what you get. And this week we're going to talk about which is more important, the original or the movie remake.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Roger, 0G, and I feel fine.
Hello, and welcome back to the potluck where you get what you get. And we live in a world full of adaptations and remakes, and it leads you to wonder which is more impactful, that adaptation or the source material. And I think we need to start with one where it is an obvious answer just so the people can know what we're talking about, and that is Die Hard.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I didn't find out that Die Hard was a book until I think like 2 weeks ago when you told me that.
I literally just found that out right now. That's why I have a look of puzzlement on. It's like, huh?
Yeah, no,
What?
I'm not sure if it's the first two or just the first one, but I know the first one was a book, and no one knows about that.
How come it doesn't say it on the poster? Like based on
because nobody gave a fuck back then. What was that in the 80s?
Christmas time, baby.
Wasn't nobody reading no books in the 80s.
It's Christmas explosion time.
They just saw Bruce Willis in a burning building and said, "I want to see that."
Yep, it's like he doesn't release an album. He was like
Still had hair and shit.
Right.
My man Carl Winslow made an appears.
As the cop that redeemed himself because he fumbled once real bad. He fumbled
hard
real bad.
fumble. But you know, sometimes you just shoot a kid. Sometimes
He fumbled worse than what the Seahawks versus the Patriots. When you should just Marshawn Lynch.
Not
giving the ball to Marshawn
That was
crazy.
Insane.
That's crazy.
That was insane.
That was
Broke
terrible.
the team. They were never the same.
Man.
Yeah,
they were never the same.
Marshawn Lynch left that shit like fuck y'all.
You mad about that shit till today?
Yeah.
Damn, you still that man?
No, I just no phones. We am doing something important. You know.
So you yeeted across the. All right,
I got an OtterBox. It's a little fucked up, but it's all right.
Man, I don't
it's
trust
carpet.
them things. Every time I put my phone in an OtterBox, it'll get broke.
Nah, it's as long as you don't get the ones with like the screws in. It was like this is waterproof too.
Sure, you got an
You'll be
OtterBox and not an OtterBox.
fine. I got an InnerBox.
It was like fuck that.
Oh, come on, man.
Sorry
It's
to
just
listeners,
rude to the
listening
listeners.
in the headphones. Sorry,
What a guy.
That was a real burp. The one of them Hollywood burps. That was that was authentic.
Yeah, Die Hard is definitely the adaptation is more impactful. But what about
Gotta be because nobody knows about the book.
I mean, it's same thing with like Forrest Gump too. No one knows that there's a book
Potluck,
first.
where you learn stuff.
Get the more you know. In the background.
So what about Game of Thrones? What do you think takes the cake on that one?
I can't.
Because scoreboard right now we are on 2-1 adaptation. Well, 2-0 adaptation.
So I think even with Game of Thrones it's almost two different things at a certain point, especially in almost two different fandoms too. Because people that read the books don't really fuck with the show the same way as if you just watched the show.
Well, I think
I
ultimately
never read the
between adaptations and the source material, they're ultimately two different products anyway. But it's all the same. They're all going to be talking about the same franchise. It's all really like they may hate each other. Like that happens sometimes, but it's all still the same fandom. Like there's toxic fandoms. It'd be like that sometimes. Big L's.
I think the show is more impactful because was really one of the first few shows where we saw like a movie budget for a TV show.
It was like what $10 million an episode.
It's,
at one point?
yeah,
And, like,
something
the last one
crazy.
was like 50 or something.
Yeah, something crazy. That was the first time you really saw like TV shows getting
Some
budget was
absolutely
nuts.
bonkers budgets.
like mind-boggling budgets and doing
HBO was always putting big dollars in their shows.
yeah, but like even still, but like up to then their biggest show was like what Breaking Bad.
No, that was AMC.
That was AMC.
Like their
Yeah,
biggest show was like The
Sopranos.
Sopranos, but The Sopranos wouldn't need as much. It didn't necessitate.
Yeah, you don't
didn't
need as
require
much
bullshit.
CGI and stuff.
It didn't need all that bullshit. There wasn't no dragons in
Yeah,
Sopranos. It would have been
but,
crazy
like-
if Tony Soprano pulled up on a dragon. It was like,
So-
all right, you got my money.
So, So you took the gabagool.
Got the fucking niggas over here. They always talking about, they want to smoke a little reefer with me. And I was
They
telling
go talk to his therapist, trying to give her the dilly or whatnot. And she's like, that is very inappropriate, Mrs. Soprano.
I'll take you down to the bada bing and, I'll give you something to think about, sweetheart. Never watched The Sopranos, by the way.
Solid show, dude.
Yeah. People always like, have you not seen it? I was like, bro, I was like 7 when The Sopranos was out and big.
I started watching it, and then I was like, man, everybody's an asshole in this fucking show. I don't want to watch this anymore. Like, his kids don't understand. Like, bro, he's the fucking mob boss. Play your fucking role and keep your mouth shut. Your dad got to deal with a lot of shit.
But you gon' as a mob kid, you gonna have a lot. So just stop being a dickhead.
His kids are brats, bro.
His kids are brats.
His kids are
but
terrible.
He love him though. He love him though.
You do.
But it's crazy to watch. Like, it's just literally just train wrecks everywhere.
Nah, man. One episode, I'm like, slap the shit out of what's his daughter's name? Autumn.
No, I don't remember that bitch.
Well, whatever her name is, man. So somebody owed him money. Instead of him killing the guy was like, here, take my kid's truck. You can have it. That's the money I owe you. So he takes the kid's truck, give it to his daughter. She wanted a car. So happens the truck he took was her friend. He's like, you take his truck? He's like, let me tell you something. If a motherfucker owes me, I take what I'm owed. If you don't want it, give it back.
He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong.
Yeah, I mean, he's not incorrect.
You know what I mean? But
that's what I'm saying. His kids don't understand. Like, that's a respect thing. He could have killed your friend's dad.
That's very true.
He was trying to, be a changed man.
He
was having panic attacks and shit.
But people were just pushing his fucking. Oh, dude, his mom was terrible.
Yeah,
his mother was terrible.
They was trying to see why Tony was terrible. But any hoots, any actualies
with the Thrones, I think because the way George R. Martin's done it. Wow, I whistled hard as fuck on that, like I'm the fucking dude from Family Guy. Don't give me little hamstrings. But it might be genius. I think he's doing it on purpose, that he's stretching out how long he's going to be getting the bag for. Because he's like, why would I drop a book? House of Dragons just came out, and that's a book. I wrote that shit years ago. I'm finna get this bag for like 4 seasons.
Nah, bro.
We ain't never going to get that next book. So I think that the impactfulness of that book not coming out and the fans being just so greedy for more Game of Thrones
you watch
media.
House of the Dragon?
No, because I
haven't either.
I really don't give a shit.
I want to, but I'm like, the whole show is just all incest, and I'm just like, Game of Thrones. I let some of that incest stuff pass. I was like, y'all got dragons, y'all got good plot and war.
I probably won't watch House of the Dragons at all, just because the last episode of Game of Thrones really, really left a bad taste in my mouth, and I can't,
Everyone says House of Dragons is just as good, if not better, than Game of Thrones, but
I don't want to see the Targaryens fuck their sister, uncle, cousin.
Right, and then they got me like out here wanting to root for people that I'm like, oh man, look how much they love each other. I'm like, I hope so. That is his niece sister.
So Jamie Lannister wasn't so bad after all.
Nah, well, Jamie was pretty bad. He knocked up his sister 3 times.
Not only his sister, that was his twin.
I mean, we ain't see it though.
We did see them fuck quite often.
I ain't say we ain't see him fuck. I'm saying we ain't see him intimidate her 3 times. That's what I'm saying. And we know what happened though.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
We ain't say
we
that.
didn't see it. Yeah.
But let me tell you about George. This is what he really doing. Shout out to the Warp Zone. They know the secret. Shout out to the Warp Zone. So he made a deal with the devil, right? He was like, yo, I'm trying to make some heat. And he was like, all right, I'm writing all the books. But he never finishes the last book. So the devil never collects. So he checkmated the devil.
He keeps pulling up, George, I'm tired of this shit, George. Finish the fucking book, George.
No.
George.
I don't need to.
No. You're violating our deal, George.
No, Mr. Lucifer.
We have so many lawyers in hell, George.
No, I'm going to make another show about showing penises.
George.
I'm still working on it. It's genius.
Another adaptation that I think...
So you think Game of Thrones adaptation wins? You think the adaptation is the one?
I think the book wins.
Yeah.
The book wins in the nebulous nature of its existence. Whether it's the Schrodinger of books, whether it's there or isn't there, it doesn't matter. But the hype is what is keeping that franchise alive. I think if he legit was like, yeah, I'm not releasing that book, I think a lot of the interest for like House of Dragons or that I just found out they canceled that Jon Snow show.
Yeah.
They said that they couldn't figure out the plot for it. I'm like,
Yeah.
how can you not figure out Jon going to the north, being the king of the wildlings, and then chaos ensues? We have still not seen the spiders the size of horses. Y'all could do a whole season dealing with the spiders that size of horses. They
forgot what King's Landing looked like. You think they remember they said anything about fucking horse spiders?
Like, you got that. You got like all of the interpolitics of the wildlings, and you got some of them that like are now on the other side of the wall. There's all this other stuff they could have done.
We can't figure out. We don't know. Because they don't know how to write Jon Snow. They know how to write Jake Snow.
They really don't know how to write Jon Snow.
They know how to write Jake Snow, bro.
Talk about the murder of a character. Like, just have
him finding out he was a Targaryen was the most.
I don't want it.
Was the most worthless like plot point. Like,
I don't want
it meant nothing.
She's a queen.
You know what happened? He really got jacked up when he found out that like he was fucking his auntie. And he was like, nah, Sam don't know everything. Like, Sam was out there fucking wilding girls too. Like, so like, who knows what Sam knows?
He was like, there's no way he's right about this. He don't believe it.
And then Brian pulled up.
Bro, would you want to believe it?
And he was like,
would you want to believe it, bro?
And then Sansa was like,
if you were in his shoes, would you really want to believe it? Like, you walk around like, yeah, I got me some booze. Hey, and then your best friend pull up like, hey, that's your aunt, bro. It's like, what?
It was like, yeah, bro.
He's like, no.
Nah, you fucking your aunt, bro.
Man, it was, fuck, man.
How many times have you fucked your aunt?
It was a long voyage.
Did you just go back in there and fuck her after I told you?
No, I didn't. You see, I didn't believe you. And then other people came, and it was like
selective memory.
Yeah, bro. Like,
that's tough.
But
that's tough.
That's tough. Another adaptation I like to think about is the Twilight books, because not only did they inspire a movie franchise, they inspired another book franchise that made a movie franchise.
That's nuts.
And that's the 50 Shades of Grey books. Because the writer that wrote the 50 Shades of Grey book was a fan of the Twilight series. And if you look at the way them characters are written, creepy pale white guy with a lot of money that hits on vapid pale white lady with brown hair that has one personality trait and it's being toast.
Bro,
it's
the opposite of vivid.
No, bro, get off that.
Less color, flavor.
It's stuttering while you talk, while you put your hair behind your ear.
What's that bitch name? Anastasia Steele. She had shit going on. I don't remember what it was. She had shit going on.
You know what she got going on now? Madam Web.
Heard that movie was terrible.
It was cheeks, bro. It was.
You know who her stepdad is?
Damn, bro.
Sorry, that's how cheeks it was.
Her stepdad's Antonio Banderas.
Wasted. Just like in Uncharted. Wasted.
Man. I still haven't watched that.
And you know what's crazy?
Bro, you love movies. You can watch so many movies all at once.
I'm gonna watch
it's
that.
efficient.
No.
Would I steer you wrong? Would I steer you down a dark path?
I never even played the game, so.
Bro, it's a good time. You love movies where you can just watch it and have a good time. You love that.
Yeah,
you love that, bro. You could just do one of these.
As you and JB like to say, I don't, enjoy movies because my brain's always turned on, and I like to pick at things. So you like it can.
So
just,
Uncharted, you love the shit out of that, bro. You love the shit out of that.
You like Tom Holland,
not to that extent,
with his frog mouth,
bro. It's amazing because you'll be watching.
You seen the memes?
No.
You'll be now that's something where the source material was more impactful. Because the Uncharted games, we love that shit.
Never played them. I heard they're heat.
Nah, they are heat. And it's like
watch my friend play
even
as those games.
Even as just a viewing experience, if you were to go on YouTube and just look up,
shout out my boy
like
Omi,
the game's Uncharted movie, and just watch that, it will be a better movie than the movie. Because it's like bro, it's still a solid movie. You'll be watching and be like, ooh, and then be like, all right, cool. Now that we're done with that movie, here's a whole new movie, and you'd be like, damn, all right, no, this movie cool too. And all right, fuck that new movie, and you'd be like, all right, cool, a third movie lit, 3 for the price of 1, and then the credits roll.
No,
all within a 180-minute time frame.
solid. It's like I think it's like a rock solid.
I don't
90,
watch
bro.
movies with.
It's a tight 90. Damn, that's barely feature length. That's
I
crazy.
could be wrong, but I'm pretty
I don't
sure
watch
it's
movies
a
with
solid
Mark
90.
Wahlberg anymore.
Why? Because he's a racist.
But he's always been that way.
Yeah, he's been a racist for his entire year being famous.
That's cool.
He just, you know,
Maybe he got over it.
started being like,
He started hating.
I'm a
I doubt
Christian.
it.
I'm a Christian and American. I never say anything racist to someone that was ethnic. Why would you say that? I've never had a hate crime on my record.
He's like, no,
Those
I am
files
not.
are expunged. No.
No, I am not. I won't hurt you, ma'am. No, we will not.
You mean the trees?
He's like, yeah, don't pay attention to my past. Just eat my burgers, yeah.
The Mark Wahlberg is. They're good.
No.
Shout out to Mark Wahlberg. I would definitely be in the next Daddy's Home if you need somebody, but don't touch me.
This ninja. So I got one for you.
Hold on, we gotta talk about the one we didn't even talk about Twilight in the.
Oh, what? You have more to say about Twilight?
Yeah, bro.
I'll keep going then because I think this is gonna be mostly you.
Yeah,
You love
that's-
I
that's
know you
all right.
love Twilight and shit.
I don't, but hear me out. So,
Go
question.
ahead. Oh, you love Twilight too?
I do.
Oh, go ahead. No, y'all go.
love
Y'all go ahead.
Twilight.
Pop off.
So-
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
The books.
Just do.
The books was decent. So, when I was in middle school, I don't know how my English teacher got away with this, but for an entire year, she just read the Twilight books to us.
Really?
That was our reading assignment.
No
We-
way.
Swear to God to you, bro.
What?
We had the posters. Was like she had like like the little movie flyers they give you in the movie theaters back in the day. She had put them on paper clips and string, and so those would just be rotating above your desk. All of her walls, Twilight stuff, and she even looked like Rosalie, but dummy thick, like dummy, like shaped like a triangle, like
Dang.
dummy thick. One of them teachers where it's like, I don't know,
I
like
read whatever you want, Miss Lady.
yep, like Squidward when he had all them Krabby Patties, built like that, and I was like, man, fuck Twilight, but like middle school's like freak Twilight, and
Nah, you
so
were saying fuck.
I don't know. Middle school Alex was a square. I wore a lot of polos, my boy.
Elementary Will was bad, so I was cursing in kindergarten.
Nah, bro.
I mean, apparently I started cussing that too. So
Damn, boy.
That
I ran
checks
into
out.
the fridge and like, shit. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah,
Stop
that makes
using the
sense.
government name.
He said I like that.
But she had, so we was listening to it, and I was like, this story ain't too bad, So I read the books. I was like, if I'm gonna hate on something, I need to like hate on it with like without just being like being a boy and being this is girly and gay. And I was like, damn, this would be cool if Bella didn't suck so much. Like with the stuff that she was doing with Jacob, I'm like, oh, this kind of dope with like the Native American stuff and all this. And I'm like, the movies, I'm like, all y'all heard was t-shirt off, werewolves and jeans. Y'all didn't get none of that. We got like 2 minutes of Indian heritage, Native American
it goes
heritage.
in depth in the book. Like they're not werewolves. They're shapeshifters, and they shapeshift into whatever is the most effective thing to kill the thing they need to kill.
Yeah, and
So
so
just so happen to be giant ass wolves.
because it worked.
With
I mean,
razor sharp teeth.
in their defense, I think the giant wolf that can run at like the speed of sound would be good against most threats. I don't think that vampire, other werewolf, human. It seemed if you're the size of a horse and a wolf, you're probably pretty safe there. Bigger than the fucking dire wolves from Game of Thrones. But
I mean, yeah, but they were also not. I don't think they were. I think they should have been a little bit bigger anyway.
Bella was fucking toxic, bro. She was so thirsty for Edward.
bro, she was toxic. Edward was the most toxic, and Edward was a creep. Edward's a creep. All you Edward and Bella stands
he's
is y'all a creep.
118 years old.
And like at the time when he met Bella, she was like 16, 17.
So did bro like really imprint on the baby in the books?
Yeah. But it's not what you think. It's not.
It's less weird.
I don't think anything about it.
It's not
it's
like
still weird,
It's not,
but
it
it's
is still weird, but it's not like, oh my god, I love this baby.
because in the movie he
I
fell
didn't
to his
say
knees,
that.
and I was like, all right, bro, chill.
I didn't say
Like,
that. Y'all said that. I just asked.
Nah.
if
in the
that
book
still
they
happens.
explain that you're what the person you imprint, you're what they need at the time.
And it's
Right.
even when I read it in the book, I was like,
Yeah.
but it's a baby though. And I'm
I
like,
mean, even when she's fully grown, she's really only like 10.
right. That was the other part that pissed me off too. I was like, wait, y'all can't justify her just having rapid growth and being like, she looks like an adult. I'm like, she's still like 5, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
she was a year old and she was like the size of a 10-year-old, and like the flash forward didn't seem, because they had at the end of the series, they flash forward and they have Jacob with the girl he kind of
there's a lot of fucked up shit.
grooms, I guess.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucked up shit never
because he groomed her, and Edward was just like, "Yeah, bro, it's cool. You can groom my daughter." And Bella was like,
go
"Yeah,
ahead, take my daughter.
I know you really wanted in my pants, but I know it's never gonna really give you
The only
none."
reason
So
I stood around you so long, Bella, it's because it hurt. What the fuck are you
it's
saying?
because of your unborn baby, Bella. I always loved her, and that was the part that I was like, "Yeah, bro, y'all lost me. Y'all lost me at that part."
Is that like the actual line?
Along those lines?
It's a joking paraphrase.
He's like, think
but
about it. Like, why do you think I was always around you? Because something connected us. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
I'm like, you're losing me, Myers. You're losing me.
Stephanie, but it's if you talk about
That's
just things that were influential, that book series inspired
You're not
A
wrong.
lot of shit.
2 franchises and 2 movies.
What, is that your Twilight tattoo? Is
Yeah,
that-
that's the Quillette.
I swear to God. Is it? Is it?
Yeah.
I've never known that.
Damn, bro. Like, damn. I wish I could. I wish I could rewind time to like
Say it.
a few minutes ago
Out
where I didn't
loud.
know that.
I was 19.
I can't
That was a decision. I ain't mad at you.
I mean, why do you think I put all this other shit around it?
Because you want to show more.
Because I
people.
can't erase that.
No,
I
bro,
mean, you
wanna
can.
Show, you want to show more people. You want to
Get that.
draw more attention to it.
I really just want to.
Like, no.
Listen,
That's hilarious.
one of my tattoos is raised. The other one is askew depending on the way my arm is bent, because I got the tattoo like this, but if the arm is down like that, it's over this way. But if I have my arm like this, it's completely in line, because I didn't think about the muscle rotating the way that it would when...
That's the tattoo. That's the tattoo artist's job, though.
Right. But again,
Damn,
this is why
bro.
you don't do shit in the fucking buttfuck Indiana and at a tattoo shop that is no longer in existence and shut down 2 years after I got that tattoo.
Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
It sounds like that place was not itchy.
It was not it. But I made sure they spelled my shit right though. I had that shit pulled up.
At least that is the first step. That is the very
Because
first
I was
step.
like, I'll be damned if y'all mess up my shit. Someone's talking about why did you spell Vinny with an I and then
That
Winnie
says
with an
Winnie.
E? You're like, that's not it, bro.
It just says wiener.
Talk about the most famous of the adaptations right now is the comic book genre.
This
Yeah, but what do you think? What do you think right now? Like, if you were to line up 10 people, what do you think they would say would be more influential for comic book genre for the MCU, for example?
Oh, I mean, it's got to be the movies, but it's because comic books themselves are still seen as a nerd medium. I feel like they've never gotten to the place where, like how the Marvel movies have gotten to just be a global phenomenon. They're like Star Wars.
They're just a thing.
They're just a thing where everyone has seen Infinity War. Whether you're like, oh, I don't watch those movies, you've fucking seen
They've
Infinity
seen at least
War.
one.
If you've been into a Planet Fitness, if you've been anywhere where you've had to wait in the lobby, you've seen a Marvel movie, and you've probably seen at least Infinity War or Endgame, just because of the pop culture nature.
Iron
of
Man.
it. You've seen
was
Iron
what
Man.
started.
That's
Everything. So
like
Nah. Roll that shit back. Put some respect on Wesley Snipes' name, because he's what kept Marvel's doors open. Put some respect on Blade.
Damn.
Wow.
He is
not
the
talking about
granddaddy
that.
of Marvel.
I understand
Yes.
that, but your
spit
your
on it, I'm
average
sorry.
watcher doesn't even know that.
No, but I think that the average watcher should know that, because that's another part of Black history that ends up getting whitewashed.
Just tell them Ryan Rune's in the third one, and then they'll watch it. They'll be like, "Oh, what Blade series?"
the
And they
worst
watch all
of the
But
Blade movies.
by the time they get to him, it's too late. They done already watched 2 of Blade movies.
No, but that's
It was funny, but
a lot of people don't know that
was
Marvel
pretty bad.
was like about to be fully bankrupt,
Yeah.
and they
That saved it.
They
Blade.
saved them, kept them open
You know
long
why?
enough.
Because
To,
Blade is the fucking man.
Blade's already been pushed back to like 2026.
Jesus, we ain't never gonna get a Blade movie.
Yeah.
We ain't never gonna get another one.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, but y'all might
Gotta bring back Wesley
y'all might still
Snipes.
get that Blade game. I would.
Ooh, the Sons of Midnight.
No.
No.
That game already came out. That game been out.
Was it
no,
good?
but I play it. I enjoy it. But no, there's like Xbox supposed to be making like a Blade, like
Exclusive.
Insomniac type game.
Yeah.
But we'll see if that actually happens.
I doubt it.
They've been tweaking. They've been tweaking lately.
Yeah.
They've been kind of doing
I doubt
whatever.
that'll happen.
But I got an adaptation that is arguably way more is more influential than the source material, and it's kind of annoying and maybe a little bit sad to some. Dragon Ball Z. A lot of people don't even know. Like there, even in the manga, there is no Z manga. It's just Dragon Ball.
Yeah. It's just one long continuous story.
It's like to the point where like there's a saying like Dragon Ball, like Z fans don't know how to read.
I mean,
said ain't no point arguing with a Z fan. They don't know how to read. It's like, well,
He said those kids would be so offended if they knew how to read.
gotta love King of the Hill. Gotta love King of the Hill.
it's like a lot of people like the reason they even know about the franchise at all is purely just because of Z.
Damn it, Tori.
Have y'all seen the Froghorn Leghorn?
Oh my God! I say, boy, you gotta get up and transform, boy. You gotta get. Yeah, he said, I can't do it.
I say you came in here trying to come with the Super Saiyan 2, and I done told you, see, fool boy, I done told you,
He said,
I'm sure getting Super
he
Saiyan
said,
2.
pay attention now. You can't go against Broly the Super Saiyan 2, boy.
This is the best.
The Froghorn
look
Leghorn
up Froghorn
shit's funny.
Leghorn memes with Dragon Ball Z. Is the
He
best.
does it on other shit, bro. He did it on Attack on Titan. He said, "Now, Aaron boy."
It's good shit. But that's it's. I mean, with most anime though, I think it falls into that the comic book thing where if you read the comic books, you're going to watch the manga or the adaptation that's going to come out.
But that's to me where comic books and manga differentiate is that comic books, like say Spider-Man, there's that Spider-Man, but then there's like 10 other Spider-Mans.
Yeah, it's like even somebody
As
that
opposed
doesn't.
to manga, is like this is the manga and this is it. There's not going to be another version.
I'm squashing this now because you say this shit every time we talk about comic book stuff. Like you never know where to start. It's not like there are several writers doing a run of Spider-Man all at once, my boy. Like if right now there's probably going to be one guy that's writing Spider-Man for the foreseeable next 3 to 5 years or until he finishes his run. So like. It's so easy to pick any Spider-Man to start watching or start reading and let's go, because it's not like you're coming to a new character you know nothing about. Like if you was trying to read a Nova comic book,
it's just storyline.
But there is a different connection between the difference between anime and comic book adaptations is because of that. Like if you were to watch Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, if you wanted to find that version in the comic books, there'd be a confusion. But like you were saying, it doesn't matter. But with the manga, like there are people, like I've done it, where you'll be watching anime and the anime will be done for a season or whatever. You'll know the manga is ahead, and you'll be like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna read the manga because you know like there's that connection with how that medium works. Because you know most because there are some things that are just anime, but you know most anime came from a manga. So you know if it's talking like fuck that.
But that too. I'm more
that.
more into anime and manga than comic books anyway.
But even with the to the point of comic books in that regard, it's even better because if you know what run that if you can figure out what they're doing, you can read that full run.
Yeah.
And because it's most likely it's done.
Yeah.
And you can just know like okay, this is that. Or
You're
like,
right. It's just something that people don't generally do for
or
one
you
reason
end
or
up
another.
getting. And the other thing that's cool about comic books is like you can see, okay, they're doing part of this run, and it could lead to this, but it's not a direct spoiler because right now, what they should have done with Marvel instead of doing that Love and Thunder movie the way they did it, they should have had it leading up to God Killer Thor. And right now in the comic books, I haven't been up on him in like a few months, but Thor is the bad guy in the future, and he's called the End Father instead of the All Father.
Yeah.
And when I heard, I was like, End Father, that's a name, and that's where they should have went. But it starts off with Ragnarok, and really it starts off with not Ragnarok, but it starts off with how Ragnarok goes in the movies, and then it goes to the space cops, which I thought that's what they were going to do with Loki, but they went somewhere completely different with that. But
yeah, that's true. Like, because that's something you can't. It's just not something that people do. It is an option. It's just not. Isn't people just don't do it, and it maybe is because people are lazy and search engines are bad now. So it's like, they are like search engines are kind of shit. If you're trying if you're trying to find something, you're going to be finding mostly who just paid them the most. Yeah. It's hard to find really good what you're looking for, especially when you're looking for niche things.
If you're looking for someone that breaks down comic books and does a good job of it, and he doesn't necessarily make you read panel for panel, but gives you an in-depth breakdown analysis and it's entertaining, check out Comics Explained on YouTube. It's not paying us for this, but it's just if you're trying to see just get through some comic book issues, and you don't have to buy them and stuff. That's
actually how I catch up on this stuff, because I ain't saying nothing, but me, it's just I'm not a avid comic book reader, so I'm not gonna know. I don't know who this artist is and who this writer is.
Just pick someone up. I can give you a few recommendations of people. Recommendants, but
Reggie Millers.
Because I was trying to think of the guy's first name. It's something Miller. He's a great writer. He wrote Punisher and Deadpool. Can't remember his first name, but really best picking up any first issue and just starting reading, and it's a good list. With that, yeah. And then you'll find I'm like, oh, okay, I like this run. I like this writer, and usually if they write one, they'll have a couple other people they'll runs and writers that they'll do too.
But it's actually because I learned this the other day, and because this is one of the reasons Dragon Ball Super is the way it is because the anime and the manga are always really two separate products, always. But you don't really feel that with Super, and on top of that, Super is written by a different person.
It's written by his apprentice or whatever.
Yeah. So it's this is really. I'm sure there's probably a whole bunch of other franchises like that, but not a lot of just regular, mainstream, well-known anime franchises are like that, where you have a whole separate section that is very much canon, but it's not really touched on by the main creator, especially because GT got grenade launched. It is no longer Goku time.
Grand man. But another one we were talking about for the podcast was Harry Potter, and we in our group chat we're talking about that too, where I argue that the books are more influential than the movies are, and I think you said the movies are more influential.
I said the movies took it out to a broader audience, because me personally, I didn't know anything about Harry Potter till the movies. A friend of mine read the books, but when I was a kid, I didn't like reading. I didn't want to read. So then when I saw the first movie, I'm like, this shit heat. So after I saw the movie, in turn I wanted to read the books. Same thing with Twilight. Me, I have to, if I could see the first movie and I really like it, I'll actually read the books, because I like to, the movie in your head when you're reading. You know who the characters are. You see faces and stuff.
I'm the other way around. And so for me, it might be an age thing too, because I remember going into Barnes and Noble and seeing the cover of the Sorcerer's Stone and just seeing Harry on the fucking broomstick and just
catching the snitch
and just being I don't know what that is, but I gotta check this out and just
that's
remember
really part of it too. You have those baselines and you have to use good descriptors as well.
Mm-hmm. But I do remember the when I first watched the first movie, and I was like, oh, Hermione.
Oh, you don't know how to pronounce that girl's name in that book.
I was like, Hermione.
Who's Hermione?
I was saying Hermione. And me as a kid, if I couldn't pronounce the name, I give you a nickname real quick in my head. She was Hermione the whole time.
Hermione.
Anytime they came up, it was Ron, Harry, and Hermione went down to the cave.
I was watching a George Lopez stand up, and he was like, yeah, I got. It's kids nowadays so damn soft. I read bedtime stories to my daughter now. Let's see what's going on with her 90.
But I felt like the books had such an impact, because I can't think of another book that has released in book series when had as big of people camping outside of Targets and Barnes and Noble and
Real quick before you go on, to the listeners, look at me. If you haven't read the Harry Potter series, read it. You are doing yourself a disservice.
Hey, fuck J.K. Rowling the person, but the universe and books she wrote.
But the author that wrote that,
Yeah, no, fuck that bitch. Trans people are real and they have rights and deserve to be recognized and respected.
Tonks is a trans person.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you have shapeshifters in your universe.
How are you not?
Just like
Peter Pettigrew is a whole bitch.
I mean, like, Tonks is clearly trans. I mean, like, Luna's probably identifies as some sort of LGBTQA person. Got to be just based off of how she interacts with the world. I mean, she might even be asexual, like not even a sexual being. Because
Dumbledore is gay.
That's what I'm saying. You got all these characters, but you gonna say the trans people? I'm like, oh, fuck yourself.
Snape's a simp.
What's her fucking name? Damn it, Janet. I don't know. It's some bitch ass white lady name, but
from the book.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling. It's something.
Oh, her name.
Yeah, her actual name. Yeah, but the J stands for anyways. Fuck you, Janet. But your books is fire. I don't know if that's her real name, but you Janet now.
I mean, Harry Potter's come such a long way. It's not even really Harry Potter no more. It's the Wizarding world. The entity itself is bigger than her. Like, they don't even associate it with her anymore.
Yeah, I mean, she's been jettisoned. She got Papa John out of there, bro.
Yeah, like a motherfucker. Shaq gonna come and I'm gonna read the books now.
He's like, I am now the author of Harry Potter.
He's like,
Dr. Diesel.
I'm just gonna let you know. My favorite character is Hagrid. I can really identify myself with him.
Sometimes you gotta get in a small little place and make yourself home in it, because a lot of places out there, they're not gonna fit a big fella like you. So you just gotta make your best out of it. And I fuck with that coat. I need a coat like that. Not me a coat that made out of Chuck's back here.
Troy,
like
the
Odyssey.
No, that's the Iliad. Troy's the Iliad.
Oh, the Iliad?
Yeah, like, what do you think? Because the movie Troy, that's the Iliad.
Ooh. What now?
Ooh, we talking about with Brad Pitt and
the Iliad?
Yeah, well, that's the book.
The book, but Troy is
that's
based off of. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's the Iliad, the Odyssey.
The written oral story of the Iliad.
I know the Odyssey.
Yeah, the Odyssey is a sequel to the Iliad.
Yeah, that's the Odyssey's the Iliad Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. He's going home from the war.
What's Electric Boogaloo?
Yeah, he's going home from the war.
Homer's Odyssey, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, because like the Odyssey is him going home from the war. The Trojan War is the war he was fighting in. That's what he was coming back from. And that's what Troy is, and the Iliad was that. But
I'm going to go with the Iliad just because of it being where Achilles is like situated in. And Achilles is way more famous than Troy the movie will ever be.
You know what I think the problem with Troy the movie was? They tried to tell the Iliad while pretty much taking the gods out of it and taking all their like meddling and their bullshit out. And it was like, well, it's kind of hard to do that and this be not dumb, because that is why this is happening and why Odysseus didn't even want to come here, because you knew it was gonna be some bullshit.
I mean, like the whole thing is God meddling, and it's because a whole bunch of people just don't want to give the god their props, and then like all of the Odyssey is the gods saying, "Nah, bro, you keep saying you don't fucking need us, and you smart, you finna take this L."
That was that, but the Iliad got started, but that whole thing got started because the fucking golden apple.
With Hercules, yeah.
Like, she was just pissed because she didn't pick her. She was all mad and whatnot.
But that's to your whole point. Like, yeah, you can't tell a story and take out the key elements to it.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's any adaptation that they do that it takes away from the real thing about it. It's why the X-Men, the OG X-Men that was on TV, there was always a part of Magneto that you really couldn't back because they wouldn't drop the full-on Nazism. They would tiptoe around it because they couldn't say it, but they would tiptoe around and say that, I was war-torn, my people and struggled and that stuff. And even in the X-Men 97, they've come closer to talking about it, where they have they've shown his Holocaust tattoo with the numbers. They've shown him, talking about his people and like, my people were, attacked for, looking different in our heritage, and then I was attacked for my genetics afterwards. If y'all ain't watched X-Men 97, his monologue when he's talking to the UN, so
Fire.
bro, had me out here ready to just run through a wall. I'm
He
like,
said, I ain't got powers, but I'm gonna go through this
like
wall.
Magnus, I'll fight for you, bro, because you got me hyping here. I'm like, they don't fuck with us, bro, and I'm like, wait.
It makes you understand.
He talking about me.
My man's out here listening to Michael Jackson in the background. All I gotta say is that they don't really care about us.
It's like, oh Lord, they didn't blick AM.
He said, Xavier, Magnus, they know what they're talking about.
Hell no.
But that's, I think, with any adaptation that takes that out of there, or when they don't acknowledge stuff, or like you see stuff now that's stuff that takes place in like the early 2000s, and they don't put the Twin Towers in there. It's like, I can understand why
It's 2002,
didn't,
bro. It's 2002.
but
It's 2002. It's 2002.
But I'm like, y'all, by not doing that, you were not acknowledging their existence and then the tragedy that happened afterwards.
It's
So
02,
I
man.
think
That's why all of those movies take place in 2002, 3, 4, 5.
this is 2001 November. Don't worry about it. We're good. That was over there now.
Have you ever seen Rim Lazar?
Oh, no, because you always talk about we're gonna watch that, and then we end up always doing something else we're gonna put on Real Bizarre.
Rim Lazar is a crazy movie. They got to go to the highest place you can imagine, and they're in New York, and you wouldn't believe where that was. It's awesome, bro. It's great.
Yeah.
And they were like, man, look at it. Nothing will ever happen to this. And they're like, oh shit.
Talk about
The past's crazy.
another adaptation that just was ass was the original Percy Jackson movies.
I was just about to say that.
And the OG's just ass. And I was
I
like,
don't watch them again because I remember liking them, and I'm almost certain that's just like,
bro, you know what's crazy? I paid for both of them.
Damn,
Both of them,
bro. I mean,
both.
I paid for one of them, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I just wanted to grab on some titties. I wasn't really there for.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I was there
Hold
for
on, how
titties.
old were
Same,
y'all?
brother.
What?
When
I
these
don't know.
movies
Whatever
came
they drop,
out,
bro.
you try to grab some titties.
Look, brother.
I was successfully grabbing titties.
Right.
I just want to know what year was this?
I was a senior in high school, guy.
Watching Percy
When
Jackson.
the third one came out, when the Golden Fleece one came out,
That's the
only
second.
two.
There's only two. That's the second.
yeah, that was when
That was
Yes.
he was 18 when that came out?
yes.
Hold on.
Damn, bro, and I was
Wait
still
a
that
minute.
dumb paying
Yes.
for shit like that. It must have been for some. It had to have been for titties. I know the first one was. I can't remember the second
And,
one.
like it was like a later, like yes,
man.
I remember.
And you know what's crazy? That dude that plays Percy, he ain't a bad actor. And like it really was that Rosario Dawson? That was Annabeth in that? Was that Rosario Dawson that was Annabeth?
I don't remember, man.
You something else, I think.
I can't remember. The chick that played Annabelle wasn't a bad actress. The dude that played Grover was bad though. I've never really liked him.
See, Monsters came out in 2013. I'm sweet.
Yeah, so we were 17, 2013, 17.
Because I want to see like it was like later in the run. There wasn't nobody in there, bro. Wasn't nobody in there.
So I'm just here for the beer and the bitches.
I mean, well, originally I was there for the movie. I was like, well, shit. Apparently this movie's ass. There's no one. There's no one.
Is it really just us?
I enjoyed them in, the silly, quirky way, I guess. I mean, I like 'em.
Bro, because
I
you
enjoy them.
You know how I am.
Yeah, I know you was like,
I was in there. I was like,
you were looking like, dude, you know we can see you.
why is Percy got a 5 o'clock shadow? He's 12.
Man, they trying to redo it again on Disney Plus.
I liked
I think did you watch it? I haven't watched it yet.
I liked it. It was good.
Yeah.
Was it?
It was good
Best show I
because it
ever
was.
saw.
You think you're gonna get another season?
I don't.
Damn.
Did it make you
That's
think?
what's up.
It made me think that about a true adaptation and then doing what Hollywood needs for a movie to be successful and get a second season.
Yeah.
Because this was a true adaptation,
Yeah.
but I don't know if Hollywood's going to greenlight it for a second season.
Disney got money,
Because
they could do it.
Have either of y'all
They
seen
made Solo. I mean,
yeah, but they learning, bro. There's a lot of shit that has not gotten a second season. Like, I guarantee you Echo ain't getting no second season.
I haven't even watched that.
I guarantee you.
I want to see
I got
the
that high
Acolyte.
money.
That looks good.
Yeah.
The Acolyte, yeah.
That Star Wars Visions might not get a second season.
It already did.
They got a second one?
I'm pretty sure, because that's just different stories from like different people.
Yeah, but that animation budget, that's a lot.
It is.
It's a lot, especially doing a different style each season.
Episode, though.
With the umbrella?
Yeah, that was
clean.
crazy.
That was clean. So, what you was gonna say?
Have y'all seen both versions of Full Metal Alchemist?
No.
Now, can I tell you where I stop every time I watch it?
It's the Chimera Dog thing.
The Chimera Dog thing, bro.
Stop.
Every time. I don't ever get that.
I got
I can't even. I mean, that's rough. That's rough.
I stopped.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Big brother Al. You sick bastard.
Have you seen the Fusion Dance t-shirts?
Yes.
With the dog in there?
Yes. Where I stopped is the first time they encounter old boy with the X scar on his face.
Oh, Scar?
Yeah, that's where I stopped. I need to pick it up again.
But I know, because I know what you're gonna say, because that's got 2 adaptations for one manga.
Yeah, and it's like it makes
Because
more
Brotherhood
because
is more towards the manga,
it's
right?
more closer to the manga in Full Metal Alchemist regulars. Yeah. You freestyle a little bit.
You know what, man? Before you keep going, I feel ashamed because my mother has actually watched the whole thing of Full Metal Alchemist, and
Really?
I haven't.
Heat, bro.
Yeah,
The mom's dope.
Your mom's heat.
Cool as fuck.
my mom actually knows like anime characters.
Your mom might be a
like
little bit
I
cooler
could put
than
up a
you.
picture, and she'd be like, "Oh, why you rocking Vegeta like that?"
No, I can guarantee you, my mom does not know who any of the people are.
You know what's funny though? My for my 10th birthday, they threw me a Dragon Ball Z party, and my aunt comes up to me. She's like, "What do you want for your birthday? Do you like that Dragon Z ball stuff?" I'm like,
Dragon Z ball.
I'm like, DT, it's Dragon Ball Z, but I appreciate the.
You tried. That's the.
I appreciate the effort.
She tried interacting with you, bro, on something
That was
that she know you
maximum
might
effort.
like, bro. That's A for effort right there.
That was maximum effort.
Man, that birthday was so lit because I remember like they got the cake of the colors of Dragon Ball, like it was the blue and the gold.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of like getting cake toppers, they actually got me action figures and put them in there. I'm like, oh, shit, I got an extra gift right here.
That's dope. I hope it wasn't back when they had that lead line playing on them action figures though. Because you know,
Yeah, licking
I
the
think
shoes.
my nephew.
Can't feel my
I think my
tongue.
nephew still has a Super Boo I had.
Yeah. Old genocidal Super Boo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yo,
destroy the world.
Kid Boo wasn't talking about shit. He said, "Oh yeah, hey, what's up?"
Bro said,
Dead.
bro said,
it's that shit that'll always make me laugh because
Over here
that's
sounded
just
like
some straight
over here sound like
niggatry.
mini me. Bye.
straight niggatry.
he is one of 2 villains that have forms that go in reverse of strength.
Yeah,
Like
Vegeta. Not Vegeta. Frieza.
Yeah, they're reverting back to normal, and it's like, what the fuck kind of life are you living?
Bro, it's like, I'm so strong, I have to have 5 other forms to make sure I don't walk around just killing shit all the time. Monkey! Filthy monkey.
Monkeys.
Dirty nigga. Every time.
Now, Frieza, boy, you got the big head for him now, boy. Now I'm gonna need you to shrink it down.
Your hair look like a goddamn dildo, Frieza. I say a dildo, Frieza.
That boy had an eggplant head. He looked like a necromorph.
He had a barely "Don't sue us, please" Ripley head. That's what he had.
He had a shocking reveal from the other form because he was like, man, that second form, great, you ain't got all tall and shit. I can't wait to see what happens. What the fuck?
See, that's how you know that was an in between form that he was really trying to get his power down because he was like,
He got the second form cell treatment. Got immediately nuked out of the show.
because you know when he was figuring out his shit, because he was like, oh hell no, this can't be it. Hell no, this can't be it. He was like, no, hell no.
He said, "Look at my head. Look at my."
Dad, you have that.
That boy got a unicycle on the back of his head so he can just walk that heavy ass shit.
No.
Shit, he walking to the party. They're like, "Who big ass head baby is this?"
It's because you named it Darren's baby.
He said
Doesn't
he
mean
looked
it's
at
Darren's
the. He said he
baby.
looked at the man like, "This can't be it."
This ain't no fucking way, Pops.
Frieza, Frieza, you can't be out here with your pussy out.
We got time for one more. Is there another adaptation you think is more impactful than the source material, for better or worse?
What about Dungeons and Dragons?
No,
No,
not even close.
not even close.
No. I'm not
Talk about
saying
the movie?
like the movies are impactful. I'm just saying like
What about it?
we're just talking about it. Like we know the game is.
Look, just because you really into Dungeons and Dragons,
No, man,
you just gonna bring it up.
No, because no, listen to me, man. Because there's not only like there's movies and there was a cartoon show.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of movies. Like,
Okay, we'll talk about that.
Most of them are.
Talk about
It's interesting because, like, actually, that last one, because I don't know if you watched the last one. I watched it on the plane.
It wasn't too bad.
It actually was, because it was probably the first one that was just all right being what it was, and I actually chuckled a few times. I was like, huh.
Bro, nah. When the movie ended and old boy's like, hello, is anyone gonna ask me a question so I can go back to sleep?
That was pretty funny.
I enjoyed
That was pretty
it.
good. Like, there was the part in the middle of the movie where, like, bro, like, just failed the group stealth check, like, right in the middle of the shit. That was pretty cool.
I enjoyed it because me and Anthony went to go see that together.
Oh, you want to go see that with Kyle?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
So y'all did y'all get mobbed by his fans while y'all was there?
y'all stop, get off of
Because
that.
that would have been, you know what? That would have coincided with his last album too. You know, where he had he was doing the little curly hippies.
No, I refuse.
We go flame up
Tell
the
him stop looking
youngin.
like Kyle.
How the fuck is he gonna stop looking like somebody?
Get a
I don't know.
fade.
Don't look like him.
Get a fade, get some braids. It's really the hair. That's the problem.
Get jacked. I don't know.
Yeah, put on some muscles. Stop looking so mixed. I don't know.
I'm gonna
Get a tan.
let my wife know about this. Let her handle you guys.
No, hey.
No.
She don't even listen to this podcast. Like, you gotta be ugly like that. Come on now.
Won't be like, baby, you gotta listen
She
to
ain't
the
gonna
last
cook for us
episode.
no more, bro. Let's stop playing. Don't play like that.
Don't do that. All right.
That's fucked up, man.
That's my fellow Aquarian. That's my Aquarian sister. That's our Aquarian
That's
sister.
rude.
Don't do that
This
to
is
her.
rude. Oh, you guys calling my son Kyle is rude.
What's wrong with Kyle?
We call him a successful musician.
A successful entrepreneur.
He was like, I don't care how my teeth look. I'm still finna pull.
Make money and shit. You don't want your son to be rich?
Having bad.
You wanna hold him back?
Just because y'all say he look like Kyle doesn't correlate that he's gonna be rich.
I mean, we think that.
Yeah, you the only one that's
You don't
not saying
you don't want to
rich.
say he ain't gonna be rich.
That's what you need to tell your wife. Is you think your kid ain't gonna amount to shit.
That we
I
believe.
did not say that. I just said
That's what it sounds like.
my kid doesn't look like Kyle.
He's like, I hate
Vote
that
down
you call
below.
him
Does it sound like he
successful and
believe in
black.
Kyle or not?
Oh my god.
I don't
He
know.
actually used to look like Russell Wilson when he was younger.
Oh! I got an adaptation
The Ninja
that's way better than the original's better.
What's up?
Actually, it's an adaptation that is better than the original. Then it's also better than what was adapted from it, and the other thing that was adapted from it,
The thing?
Teen Titans. Teen Titans adapted from the comic book Teen Titans. I'll argue
Oh,
that.
we talking about the show.
Yes, 2000 Teen Titans is better than the comic book Teen Titans, and it's way better than Teen Titans Go, and it's way fucking better than the live action Teen Titans.
Oh yeah.
Because that show, you know how big of a force Trigon is.
Fuck Batman.
You know how crazy and strong Trigon is. How he's essentially Satan for DC.
Yeah.
He showed up as an 8-foot tall man and was beaten within 15 minutes
Oh, hell
of an
no.
hour and 45-minute long episode.
Oh hell no.
Was good, resolutely trounced.
And then
You
they
talking
took
about
off.
live
15
action,
minutes.
ain't you?
Yes.
Then they
live
took off their
action.
very large hat and they really fought him, right?
And then they could only afford for Beast Boy to turn into a tiger.
Could only afford him to be a tiger or to be an off-screen monkey. Like, can't
so
afford...
no T-Rex, no bird,
No
gorilla.
No.
No Sasquatch looking thing.
Damn.
He gets a snake in the second season and a gorilla, I think.
He don't get to turn into that sick Tamaranian nasty
Dog
thingamabobber.
thing, yeah, no. Oh, side note, best episode of Teen Titans. I'll fight anybody on this when Beast Boy got that.
Oh,
that,
when he got like
that crazy juice on him.
Yeah.
Pause. And, no
and he
titty.
started
You made
like
it weird.
he was like,
when he got
I'm the captain now.
when he got in Raven's face, it's like, I guess he might just be one then, bitch. And she was like, word, and he was like, turned into like a big ass Sasquatch. She
Yeah, I
was
know
like,
exactly what you're talking
yeah,
about. He was
it
like,
can really be one, bitch. And
And
like,
that was one thing that was actually really cool. Was that everyone except I think even Starfire had a moment where it was like they ran the whole team's fade.
Yeah.
Like because like I think it was like when did the Trigon arc where Raven where like she was the most powerful, or was it like towards the middle of that before she got kidnapped?
It wasn't that Raven was fighting the Titans. It was that she didn't have control over her powers for. There was a few episodes she didn't have control.
I mean, I'm
so
not saying they doing it on purpose
crazy
or nothing, but it's like where you see like, nah, like these motherfuckers really are like the true strength of that Titan.
I don't think she's ever. I can't think of any episode where she's like ran the ones with them, like everybody in the Titans. I think she's had
it's been a long time.
Like she's had goes with people, but I don't think she's had.
Like, we've seen Robin run everybody with the red X shit.
Robin ran everybody
when he was working for Slade.
Yes,
that was nasty. Oh, like that wasn't even close.
Treacherous.
That wasn't even close, bro. Like, how did y'all get served so bad? Y'all got superpowers.
That's the
he's a robot
plan. That's how you know he had a contingency. He was like, nah,
he beat the fuck out of them.
Did you know about the introductions? Like the intro music?
Mm-hmm.
Like
there's two.
If it was like the English one, it was like a serious episode. And if it was like Ami and Yumi, it was going to be a funny episode.
It was going to be time for them to be racing.
Yeah.
Winning isn't everything, Robin. No.
It's the only thing that matters. Bro, when he broke Speedy's boat, and he was like, I ain't even know it was like that, big bro. And then he disappeared. I was like, yo, this gotta be like Jason Todd. I know it's supposed to be Dick Grayson, but this gotta be Jason Todd. Because
bro.
Dick would never.
Teen Titan Robin just like that. Teen Titan Robin just like that, bro. He was like, stop playing with me. I'm on my own. I'm about to act out.
You know what kind of creeped me out and threw me off?
What?
Old boy with the spider head.
Oh, with his daughter? No. His freaky ass daughter that was
No. The moth was the dad, and then the boyfriend
with the spider
head. head. Oh Lord, that threw me off.
Yeah. What was she calling Robin? She called him some goofy ass. She was like Poopsie or some shit. I can't remember what she was calling.
She was trying to get some of that Robin in her life.
And Starfire was ready to run the ones with her. She was like, I ain't gonna lie. When she pulled up in that dress for the prom, I was like, Starfire, as always.
One of my favorite episodes of Teen Titans was when it was Thunder and Lightning.
Oh, the gods came down. Yeah, that shit was good.
And then the episode in Japan, bro.
That's a whole ass movie. Yeah.
That shit was
they fight the ink thing.
Yeah.
And Robin gets arrested.
Yep.
Brush Shogun. Yeah, they fight Brush Shogun. I
remember when that came out. I was like, damn, my dude Robin going to jail.
No, I don't think it was in Teen Titans. I'm thinking of Kim Possible right now. When they were fighting that damn robot and he just kept saying Konnichiwa.
Yeah, it's Kim Possible. What I always think about from that Teen Titans movie is when Robin hit that mean knee from the top rope, and he had his shit, and he was.
Isn't that right before he goes to jail? Because they pull up after that. And it was like, yo, you did a murder. He's like, no. He made an ink.
It's like, no. See, I'm from Gotham. Niggas just don't die from that. He's straight, bro.
No, talk.
So no, now talk.
You broke my trachea.
You broke my trachea. I don't give a shit.
I didn't know a trachea could break.
Man, that's some Batman ass shit. Talk about other kids screwing your throat. Now talk.
Teen Titans Robin's own one because he was like, you know what? I'm not working with Batman, so I have to be Batman now.
Holy shit, that's really how it be. He beat him unconscious. Now talk, damn it. Talk.
He said, now walk home. He broke both my legs.
Good. Oh, you know what time it is? Legacy segments. You got a theory?
Had one.
Damn.
Get my phone.
Oh.
The one you threw on the floor?
Yes.
Because,
Because you didn't need it?
Because it interrupts.
Wow.
Why didn't you just get up and walk over there?
So what do you think was more disruptive? Like, do you think that was that or the point he needed the phone?
Yeah. What was more impactful?
Shut the fuck up, my dad. Hold on. Go to the music segment. Come back to me. Come back to me.
This nigga. What have you been listening to, like?
Actually, I've been listening to the Don Toliver song with Charlie Wilson.
Yeah.
Attitude. That's pretty dope. That freaking $1 Million Baby's been everywhere. Can't get that out of my head.
Baby.
It's everywhere. I can't even get it out of my head.
You've been kidnapped. You've been held. You're being held hostage by it.
And that shit that Eminem dropped too. That Houdini.
Houdini.
That everybody's like, Oh, you know what I've
Bro,
been seeing on
Slim
TikTok?
Shady again.
You know what I've seen on TikTok? People
mom.
like younger kids or whatever in their early 20s are listening to Kim, like just discovering Kim and like
Like Kim?
like
the
no,
song.
like the song Kim.
Oh.
I'm like, you offended by him saying if I took a shot at Megan, would she do the feature or something? He
Like,
said
would
something.
I have
slick.
a shot of the feet?
Yeah.
I'm listening to that Places to Be.
I
Fred
just
again,
got
Anderson
that
.Paak.
shit right now.
Dumb nigga.
Just got
Dumb
that shit
nigga.
right now.
You know what? I'm gonna put you I'm putting that right next to the Leaky Luke, not knowing the Chi-Town thing. I'm gonna go and put that right next to that.
Nah, bro, it's not as bad.
Nope, put
It's
it
not
there.
as bad,
It's in the
bro.
box. It's too late. They already put it in the
Nah,
box. I
it's
can't take it out.
I'm still thrown off.
can't take it out, bro.
Y'all had a buddy named Leaky Luke.
I can't take it out, bro. I'm sorry. It's in the box.
I don't think I
When
wanna
you
meet
piss the
this
bed
guy.
as much as he did,
Oh, that's nasty.
you get a nickname.
Leaky Luke. It sounds like a garbage pail kid name.
He was essentially a garbage pail kid. Like, yeah, Luke was a.
You said Freddie and
Fred again and Anderson .Paak. The Places to Be. Solid song. Very
I got places to be.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit
I
does
fucks
slap.
with Anderson .Paak.
Yeah. I've always fucked with Anderson .Paak back when he was Breezy Lovejoy.
Breezy Lovejoy.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's way back
Yeah,
in the
that's
day.
way back.
Damn.
That
Finally
was
got your theory, guy.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna say my song real quick.
What is it?
Bish Bash Bosh by Pete and Boss.
Oh, I went to listen to that. You know I fuck with them.
Bish Bash Bosh. It is BISH Bash.
What wants the boys of
BOSH.
Tobago?
Fire. Love me some Pete and Boss.
I love Pete. But if they
Still
ever-
don't know which
if-
one is
if-
Pete or Boss, but
If they
fuck
ever
with 'em,
came
baby.
out here for a concert, we gotta go.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Drop everything.
And I'm gonna take a chair and an oxygen tank because that's gonna be their crowd.
Hell nah.
All right, theory time.
You want
It's fucking nitrous, bro. Take this shit to the face like a buster.
Tingle boom boom boom.
I'm gonna bitch like it with the chopper.
Idiots.
But so my theory is that everyone, at least all the villains, minus Joker in Gotham, know that Batman is Bruce Wayne, but they don't pull up on the Wayne Mansion because they also know that Alfred keep that thing on him. And the times that they pulled up, they were like, Batman don't use guns, and Alfred's like,
I do.
I'm not Batman. And then starts letting that thing spray on him.
Master Wayne is sleeping.
He said, "You ain't fucking with Batman. This is Pennyworth, bitch."
And that's my theory. Everyone except for the Joker, because he doesn't give a fuck whether it's Bruce Wayne or not. They all are very well aware that it's Bruce Wayne.
You know what's funny
But they
to me?
just like, nah, bro, we ain't pulling up on Wayne Manor. That nigga offered on some other shit.
That theory.
Me too. In Arkham Knight,
He said,
they
"Got
find
that
out,
crazy ass old man up there. I ain't doing it."
like they reveal like Batman's secret identity or whatever. And it's stupid because like all the street criminals start talking shit like, "Oh, you're just a pretty rich boy." I'm like, he's still been whooping your ass
He
up
been
and down
whooping
this
y'all
city
asses for
years.
decades.
Like you think that just because you know he's rich, he's gonna stop beating the
You
shit
think
out of
he
you?
ain't
Right.
gonna break your arm again?
He stopped being a ninja as soon as you figured out that it was
It's like
Bruce Wayne.
I'm still about to break your legs. Like anything, this shit talking you doing is about to get you hurt more.
He's still a rich white man that'll whoop your ass and not pay for your medical bill.
Right, you keep saying Wayne, now I keep thinking about my mama and daddy, and now I'm real mad. You should have called me Batman.
He's like, "What, Mr. Wayne?" And it's like, wait, what is he doing?
Say it again.
He just like starts hitting his fucking wrist. Like, wait, no, bro, his Batmobiles come swooping in.
She stabbed me.
They're not dead. They're just unconscious. Body did 8 somersaults in the air.
She stabbed me.
Calling it airstrikes and shit.
Like I stabbed her.
With my dick.
She didn't even take this. Like she didn't even let me shower. Straight out of the suit, and I was on patrol.
I love the fucking college humor shit. That's so funny.
I fucking love this shit.
But last thing, real quick, one of my favorite comic book moments is in one of the Injustice timelines. It's when Superman breaks Batman's back, and
Superman broke Batman's back.
yeah,
I mean, wait.
and then so Alfred finds his body, brings him back to the Batcave. He's recouping. They have a pill that gives you the powers of Superman for one day. Alfred takes that shit, and because Superman comes to the cave And he's talking about, I didn't want to do it, Alfred. I'm sorry. And he's like, you know, you always were Master Wayne's friend. And he gets real close to him and then grabs his hair like between his knuckles and then Jesus shit his face to his knee and then starts wailing on him. He's like, don't you ever fucking touch my son again. And like just leaves like Superman like Peter Griffin armed and laying on their arm. That's
hilarious.
On the ground just faded. And I'm like, yeah, bro. Alfred with the shits. Just know that.
Flame 'em ups.
Yeah.
What you got?
Flame up my fucking bosses.
Yeah.
Not my main boss. She cool, but it's really just one boss. I ain't gonna say her name just in case she hear this podcast. But she a bitch. Bonafide biatch. And one of them people
say
that
like a too short bitch.
What's my favorite word?
Bitch.
Why I gotta say it like short?
But just one of them people where it's like you never learn how to respect somebody that wasn't below you because you always were in a position of you were.
I know exactly what
you just don't know how to speak to people. And because I'm the only black male in the company and the only black person that's in the office that's not the president's assistant, I gotta be chill. But there be some times I just want to be like, I don't know who the fuck you talking to. But my mama don't talk to me that way. My daddy don't talk to me that way. And my grandparents don't talk to me that way. So I be damn.
You know what?
Better than me. I ain't got it in me.
I'm gonna piggyback off that because my boss is the same way, bro. Like, you can ask this man something simple. Or, all right, say a situation happens. Be like, I drive trucks, like, you know, big trucks. So I'll be like, yo, the air brake, it ain't working. It's got a leak. Instead of be like, all right, let's check it out. He'd be like, well, did you push it down and make sure they were working? No, you know, I'm just a fucking idiot. I don't know what I'm doing every day with these damn trucks.
Man, if I have it 4 times this week, one of my coworkers has been like, "Oh, hey, make sure you do this," and I'm like, "So you ain't checked your inbox yet?" Because they make sure to do it's done.
I can't
Did
stand
it,
that.
and I be telling them like, "Well, you should just do this." I'm like, "I did that, and it didn't work, so that's why I'm doing it this way now because." I'm not just going to not finish the job because the one method that y'all have suggested didn't work. And I'm like, I know I'm new into this role, but like, I've been at this company for a year and a half. Like, if I was a dumbass, I would have been let go a while ago. I'm just saying.
You got a flame up? You got one?
Yeah, just picking it back up.
Right,
We flaming up, bosses. Yeah.
All right. I got one. I got to flame us up. Because we fucked up heavy when we were doing our League of Heroes and Villains. We fucked up heavy. I realized after I realized. So we put Tom Kenny on, but there is another voice actor that would have had an absolutely insane, bonkers, insane style power set, and she didn't come up not once. Tara Strong.
Damn.
I wasn't here because that's right when you were saying that. I was thinking about Tara Strong.
We fucked up.
She definitely. She be so OP.
She flame up on us.
Cause she be Blossom. Is she Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup?
No, she's just Bubbles.
She's Bubbles.
Ben 10.
She's Ben 10. She's Raven.
She's Timmy Turner.
Oh, yeah, she's got to be on the
other
list.
one? Because there's another one, Tara Strong, and then
It's too late now. She's been finalized, but
yeah,
that's all we
Tara
get
Strong and
flamed.
the other one that they kind of look alike.
Oh, that does the voice of like the Rugrat. I know you're talking about. That does Tommy's voice. I know exactly what you're talking about. Don't know her name though. Can't think of her name right now, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Because she does Tommy, and then she does somebody else too. But I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like, damn it, it's gonna bother me.
Yeah, I got to flame myself for that. Didn't even come up.
Yeah, that's a group flame up. I love Tara Strong.
I wasn't here because
for her talents and for her talents too.
Yeah, for her assets.
Yeah, because she's got 2 sets of talents that are just wonderful.
She's a singer too.
Yeah. So, anything else? Anything else? To
you guys ever seen Pee Wee's Big Adventure?
Yeah.
No.
That's the other chick I'm talking about. That does the voice of Tommy.
Oh.
She's in that movie.
Baby?
E.G. Daily.
Who?
It's E.G. Daily.
That's her name, E.G.?
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking of.
She's 62.
And bad.
She
still.
look amazing.
And bad too. But Tara Strong ain't no spray taking either, but still fine.
Well, y'all, anything else? Anything else to add?
You already know.
Nah, that's it.
What about Flowers?
Flowers? get some flowers out to my dad, man. He's going through a rough time. Love you, Pop. We gonna get through it, brother. You a good man, and shit's hard, but it's gonna be all right. Love you, Pop.
I'm gonna give some fictional flowers
Two.
to Rubius Hagrid.
Yeah.
Because they don't give the respect that man deserves in that book series. Harry Potter's fucked up for naming one of his kids Sirius. Snape. Severus.
Yeah.
I say it now and I say it forever. Fuck Snape.
But I mean, what's more fucked up is he didn't let Jenny name not one of them kids after either
No.
her brothers.
Womp,
They could at
womp.
least name which one passed away.
They're both dead.
Well,
No.
One of the twins passed away.
George is dead.
they got the Neji
Fred's
treatment.
alive.
They got the Neji treatment. That's all.
But yeah,
Oh,
no.
they did Neji so dirty, bro.
No, actually, they didn't get the Neji treatment. She did kind of name. That's why Baruto's named the way he is. It's because Neji means screw and Baruto's bolt. Well, Baruto's bolt.
Okay, there's respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, anything else? No.
Oh, flowers to all the Negro League athletes for now being recognized in the MLB. And guess what,
you're
motherfuckers? Black people hold the stats for everything now. It is one black man. We hold the stats for everything. That's right. You let the black people get in here. Just know we'll dominate football. We'll dominate baseball. We'll dominate basketball. We'll dominate golf. We'll dominate gymnastics.
Hold on.
Black folks for life.
Let me get one out. Let me get one. And if they learn how to heat up that arena, they gonna get into some hockey too.
They will dominate that as well.
Yeah, you good?
I'm just saying, I'm going with my man. I'm feeling his energy. You feel me?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm shaking the mics and shit. Like,
And warm up that pool. They gonna be dominating that shit
They was
too.
Babe Ruth and all these other white people that been holding these records, and really they've been false for years.
You know what's crazy to me is like for a long time I thought it was just because of like two different leagues. Like, nah, bro, they just didn't add the stats in. It's like so they just could have done it the whole time.
Could have done it the whole time.
You can't get too mad at Babe Ruth because he was known for hanging out with the black folk.
And I mean, like, if you look at Babe Ruth, he had some sort of
Like
brown
that nose
in him.
and that nose.
I mean,
his
his
skin tone.
skin tone. Like, you even look like the black and white pictures. There's a lot of black in his white picture.
That man was in the dugout, gonna go to Mississippi. Mr. Elijah.
Gonna go to Mississippi.
He was doing. He was out here.
But
Ain't no white man nicknamed Babe. That's come on now.
Shout out to 11 second Cody. Who do you think first called him Babe?
Well, that's the potluck where you get what you get. See you next time. Bye.
Tranquility Base.